Fairbanks. He won't share his information with anyone but you. He and his men are camped out at Watcher's Reach, on the path ahead. From what we can tell, they're refugees from the war. Peasants, mostly.
Tell me everything you know about Fairbanks.
We don't know much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction. Fairbanks is likely not his real name.
Do you know anything else about the region?
They call this place the Emerald Graves. Legend says that a tree grows here for every elven knight of Halam Sharal who perished in its defense. Makes you sad, doesn't it?
We are the last elven. Never again shall we submit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Inquisitor. I spoke thoughtlessly.
Thank you for the information.
One other thing. You've tangled with the Freemen of the Dales before. They have a presence here. Watch your back, Inquisitor.
Doing things.
Nothing so base as that.
Aw, sorry to hear it.
Witajcie, dobra. Zaczniemy skończenie Polska Kassandry, potem wrócimy do Podniebnej i zabierzemy się za dodatek.
This is one of the mages I spoke of. Make a take. Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
To nam zamyka wątek Kassandry. Właściwie eliminacja tych celi Kassandry. Dużo złomu.
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon Redanus of Tevinter and King Marcus of Nevada. For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
I assume that means they both want something very badly from us.
You're quite correct. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a venatory cult on the Nevaran-Tevinter border. King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Nevara instead of Tevinter.
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Arle is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer gain.
No, czyli idziemy sobie
Tell the
item.
Archon the Inquisition will do Tevinter the favor of wiping out the Venatori on its borders.
Very good, Inquisitor.
Też w międzyczasie zamknąłem kilka operacji przy stole. Też była świątynia, ale nie wiem, czy ona zmontowana do tego odcinka, czy do poprzedniego jeszcze. Daj mi zawziętość. 10% defa. Brzmi fajnie. Wyrok. Teraz tak. Sprawa Lorda Basila.
Inquisitor?
Okej, tylko już ze ścina wolna. Podlinam razem grzbietu. Ale zanim to skoczymy w jeszcze jedno miejsce. I to będzie zakazana łada. Głównie dlatego, że chcę skończyć te drzwi ducha. W tym momencie to prawda bardziej przydałyby się chyba drzwi mroku. Jestem w trakcie tego otwierania ducha, więc zamkniemy najpierw drzwi ducha. A że nie mam tyle odłamków, żeby otworzyć teraz jedne i drugie, to może, że te środkowe drzwi od wejścia otworzą się jak tylko pootwieram wszystkie drzwi tutaj. Co, już zostawiłem? To nie ma znaczenia, bo to wszystko i tak idzie do sprzedania. Ale ja jestem zdziwiony. Otwieraj. Ostatnie drzwi ducha. Osiem. 10 punktów obrony duchowej. To nie jest mało. No ale okej, zobaczymy aktywów. Dokładnie, brakuje mi odłamków. Mapa świata, kotlina mroźnego grzbietu. Lokacja z dodatku, nie pamiętam nazwy.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I've found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
I'm afraid I'm a little behind on my studies.
Inquisitor Emeridon stepped down shortly before the Nevarin Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
How can we help you find Inquisitor Emeridon's resting place?
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Emeridon was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakkon. There's also an Avar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakkon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakkon?
They're hostile Avar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakkonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
I thought we could catch...
Of course.
I hear you have...
Yes, my mother and father. I insisted they move to Denerim once I signed up with the Inquisition. Ambassador Montillier tells me I should invite them to Skyhold. She thinks they'd be proud of me. But after Haven, I just can't, you know? It's not that I don't trust you or our soldiers, it's just... I just want them to be safe. And if that means they don't get to see things firsthand, that's okay. My mother likes writing letters anyway.
To nie z tobą miałem pogadać. Tylko z tym durnym profesorem. Ale ty drzesz.
Of course. But if you mark the pages by bending the
Scout
corners...
Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
You
said there were pieces dating back to Tevinter.
Yes, while it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperium once had an outpost of some sort here. They might have built it as a ritual site. I'm not sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avar fishing camp, but the Avar won't say much about it.
I'll find a way to that.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our
I teraz tak, kotlina jest całkiem... To jest mniejszy obszar niż pamiętam, tak szczerze. Wydawało mi się, że kotlina jest większa. Z drugiej strony kotlina, jeśli się nie mylę, to duże backtracki. Jak ta fuga jeszcze raz się wydrze, przerobię ją na rosół. Liste obszary. To nie jest mały region. Ładnie, tu malowniczy region, nie? To jest misio? Nie, kuna młota, cokolwiek to jest. Też bardzo mocno naokoło chodzę, czego jestem
That must be
świadom.
the island Professor Kenrick mentioned.
We'll need to find a way out of there.
Wieczny ryt też się przyda. A tu mamy Gurguta, przepraszam. Tu jesteśmy bliżej naszego poziomu. Dobrze, bo na przykład przesunę łupy. Z drugiej strony znalazł się poziomie chyba tylko dlatego, że tak mocno zaczyna. O, gigant! Tylko minęli całe szczęście. Chorapowata skóra. Okej. Tu ten Gurgut jeszcze jeden. A nie, to był fiolkowiec. Okej, mamy teleport.
What is this? Are the fishes of Stonebearhole too rude to share a meal with friends?
Can the jaws of Hakkon not catch their own fish? Or are those jaws only good for flapping?
Mind your tongue, Bogwalker. Stonebearhold may not always shelter you, and you will need shelter when the cold winds come.
Yet I feel only hot air.
When the jaws of Hakkon rule, you will wish you had been generous. The Inquisitor! Death to the Lawlanders! Glory to Hakkon!
These jaws of Hakkon demanded your death. What do they have against us?
Perhaps the friendlier Avar in the village Harding mentioned can shed some light.
You are the lowlander they call Inquisitor. I am Arvid Rolfson. Well fought. The fish will feed on fool's heart wine this night. I know not what brings you here, but we have no quarrel, you and I.
How long have you lived in the base?
Stonebearhold's been here a few generations. I was born further north, but we left before I can remember. It was a good life, until the jaws of Hakkon arrived. They brought trouble with them. People are expecting a raid.
You don't agree?
They seem bigger fools than that, for all their boasting. I cannot say what they plan, but it bodes ill.
I find myself in need of a boat. I need to reach that island.
The Lady's Rest.
What?
That island belongs to the Lady of the Skies. The spirits want us to leave it be.
Won the spirits right back. We're in position.
I don't wish to disturb your lady, but it's important.
If I give you the boat, and you anger the spirits and die, other lowlanders may come for blood. That is trouble for my hold, and not my trouble to take. Go to Stonebearhold and speak with my thane, Svara Sunhair. Get her blessing, and you may sail to Korth's rocky heart, if you wish.
Okej, czyli idziemy do grodu. Avar.
Cassandra, I owe you an apology.
Apologize to me. For what?
For judging your seekers. Considering my feelings on Tevinter, I shouldn't throw stones.
That is remarkably decent of you, Dorian.
It was fun to goad you. You get this little knot between your eyebrows. See? There it is. Delightful.
Continue on this path and we'll see if it remains such.
Gdzie oni się wspinają zaś?
For hating the outdoors, you really do seem to like bad weather.
What's that now?
The other day, you were outside in the rain, staring up with a grin on your face.
I smile at clouds.
Of course you do.
What? I should hunch and swear at the rain pissing off my nose. Let the weather win. I smile the freak out of clouds. Maybe they get tired of trying.
Are we still talking about clouds?
What?
Never mind.
What is that commotion?
Gdzie ona była? A tam były te zawody.
All the rams are growing thick coats. It'll be a bad winter.
Your climbers seem tired, thanks. War hunting. Is your hold beast well?
We hunt as well as ever, Thane Harrison.
You will be safer under the shield of the jaws of Hakkon.
Hask Fisherson has taken victory in sight of the Lady of the Skies. Pav, you owe 4 rams to Hask, not 3.
Ha! Thedas tits.
Wind, lift your oaths to the Lady of the Skies, and hand the rams over come sunrise.
May your people be as strong as your hold beast.
To jest przywódcy Złotowłosa.
This is not my hold, Lowlander. I will not shed your blood here. You will face the full might of the jaws of Hakkon soon enough.
We've heard of your arrival, Lowlanders. Come, share my fire where we might speak. Inquisitor, I am Svara's son here, Thane of Stonebear Hold. You have guest welcome here. The Lowlanders have little love for your Dalish clans. I am impressed that you came to lead their Inquisition. You and your people have come far from the safety of the Lowlands.
We have not come to cause trouble in your home, Thane. We have learned that the last Inquisitor may have died here hundreds of years ago. We seek his body.
Giving peace to the dead is a worthy quest. Any help we can offer is yours. Sadly, the jaws of Hakkon will not offer so warm a welcome. You have met their Thane, Gerd Harrison. I wager you have crossed blades with the jaws of Hakkon in the wilderness. If you would search this place for your Inquisitor's body, they will want you to pay in blood.
How did you get the name Sunhair?
I was born Svara Janisdottir. For my legend mark, I once fought a battle with my hair on fire.
You lit your hair on fire?
An enemy archer lit my hair on fire. I was locked shield to shield with a foe, and I had no time to douse it. It scared my foes. My hair was braided long enough that I could spare it. It stank worse than goat shit, though.
The Hakkonites are attacking my people. I would welcome any assistance you could offer.
Bathing my blade in the blood of the Hakkonites would be cause for a feast for most in this hold. The Hakkonites are fools, and they have forgotten the old ways. But we have pledged peace with them. To attack with Lowlanders at our side would make us oathbreakers. This is poor weather for me to ask that of my hold.
I understand your concern. Is there anything I could do to help?
Among the Avar, a hold draws strength from its hold beast. They are as kin to us. When our hold beast is strong and happy, there is joy. When it sickens and dies, it is an ill omen. Our bear, Storvacker, has not been seen in days. The hold fears for her. I cannot ask the hold to break peace oaths unless Storvacker returns.
I was told I needed your permission to borrow a boat from the fishermen.
Ah, Rolfson. He worries like a scared baby goat. The boat is yours. Tell him I said so.
I'll speak with you.
Ask those in the hold about...
Okej. Nowe operacje i tak dalej. Na pewno jeszcze się cofnę do twierdzy, poprzydzielam te... Czy ja będę musiał porobić wasze questy, żeby was zwerbować?
For hating the outdoors, you really do seem to like bad weather.
What's that now?
The other day, you were outside in the rain, staring up with a grin on your face.
I smile at clouds.
Of course you do.
What? I should hunch and swear at the rain pissing off my nose? Let the weather win? I smile the freak out of clouds. Maybe they get tired of trying.
Are we still talking about clouds?
What?
Never mind. Drinks and insults later?
We're both buying. Then there's double.
Be welcome, Inquisitor. Though I fear I've time for little more than a greeting. I must prepare these souls for their greater journey, particularly those who depart without the reverence due. Their way is often hardest.
I'm not familiar with Avar funerals. May I ask what proper rites entail?
When the time comes, we are given sky burials. For most, the body is laid out and prayers given. When the birds come, they carry the soul to the Lady of the Skies. The body, unneeded, is gone.
For most?
Some souls, such as Colden's, are chosen to return. The augur reads the signs of birth. It is a rare honor. In order to return, an offering is made to Korth the Mountain Father and buried beneath the body. A piece of the soul thus remains, allowing the rest to return to this world and be reborn.
Will someone not be given proper rites?
Halden Enverson is one of the few whose soul may return. Bloodkin must make an offering to the Huntmaster, who prepares it. Or so it should be. Halden's son, Finn, has failed in this duty, but then there's you.
Me?
You're a guest of our hold. A gift from you cannot be refused. Even an offering for Golden. I cannot dictate the nature of a gift, but if my suggestion appeals to you, speak to the Huntmaster.
Pobiorę te questy od Avaru. Co mogę, to domknę.
Inquisitor, I'm honored by your visit. I'm Finn Coldenson. Forgive me if I don't stand to greet you properly.
How were you injured?
A storm blew up a few months back. It's the worst we've seen in a while. I was helping to secure the fishing boat. Einar nearly fell in. I caught him, but the current caught me. My leg got crushed against the rocks. It hasn't set properly.
I know about your father's burial and the offering.
I tried. I dragged myself out of this cursed bed, but the pain... I collapsed. The Huntmaster found me and dragged me back. Said we didn't need another dead man.
I'm told I can make the offering as a gift for the hold. I'll try to do so for your father.
He won't be my father much longer.
What do you mean?
I can't make the offering. When the sky burial's complete, I'll lose the right to bear my father's name.
Wait, so he does this or he's the wrong kind of elf?
What?
Never mind. You help.
Whether or not he's my father, I still love him. I would not see his soul severed from the earth if it's meant to return. If you can make a gift of the offering, there's no way I could repay you.
Awarze mają ciekawe rytuały.
Inquisitor, you've need of a hunter, or you're just wandering? Now you lowlanders see many holds, but I'll tell you, there are none finer.
Do you have any idea where Storvacker has gone?
Our hold animal's a hungry one. She might be after the game in the valley to the west. As the weather's turning, I'd not think she'd roam further.
I spoke to the woman preparing bodies for funeral. She said I might make an offering. For Calden.
How would... as a gift? Sly woman. In that case, I'll accept an offering from the hand that gives it. Tradition says the offering's made to Koth. Only creatures who touch the god's realm will do. I'll mark where some were last spotted. It'd be an unmatched gift, Lowlander. I still pity Calden's son, though, losing his father's name.
Every time I think I've seen the ugliest possible Avar statue, a new one turns up that surpasses my expectations.
So, come to test yourself.
How so?
Our warriors want your measure, Inquisitor. Bring us an offering, and we'll let you fight. Stonebear Hold would know if the spirits favor you. So would I.
Farewell.
Safe.
Nie, a nie mam. A, muszę zrobić zamówienie. Dreny, sojusze. Stara gwardia naprzód.
Let's see what we have.
Się tylko do morza. Nie, to no bo potrzeba miliony w takim wypadku. Czyli wy bardziej Ferelden.
service.
All right.
To są te niskie, krótkie odłamki questów, gdzie się pokręcę, potwierdzę, wyślę ich za chwilę, jeszcze dalej. To się pojawiło dopiero przy DLC, a to znaczy, że pewnie w jakimś stopniu są związane.
Inquisitor, is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
I haven't seen you before.
The commander brought me up from the refugee camps. I'd been helping the pilgrims in simple ways, setting broken bones, simple amputations and such. We need all the help we can get.
You want a mage?
Magic can't cure everything, and we shouldn't rely on it. Science, your worship, is the way. Good health isn't magic, it's diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
As you...
The sight of you warms the heart.
May I ask you...
It is difficult. They have no Templars, no leadership. It has fallen apart when everyone needs it the most. I ache to think what this will mean in the days to come.
Do you really believe...
I do. Though I understand how some... Cast the Chantry aside and new problems. The people needs to... Andraste had a dream for us. It can still be achieved.
So what should that new...
A dedication to what is truly important. Instead of building cathedrals and sewing gowns for the divine, the Chantry used to spend its coin feeding the poor. If we are to spread the Maker's word across the world, we must do so with open hearts and open hands.
That sounds rather idealistic of you.
Does it? I do not think it's so unachievable. The Chantry has many good, honest people. They just need direction and inspiration. They need to be freed from centuries of adherence to tradition and ceremony. A chance for renewal is at our fingertips. It does not have to come with utter chaos.
Thank you.
To myślenie bardzo życzeniowe, Cassandro. Żaden kościół nie zrezygnuje z własnego dobrobytu, żeby karmić biednych. Sorry.
The horses. I forgot about the Ferelden horses.
Of all the things in the world, a demon who wears someone's face. I imagine it makes trusting others risky.
Risk is what keeps life exciting, don't you think?
Until you lose. It's easy to speak well of trust when yours has never been misplaced.
Let's talk about you. The truth this time.
I suppose I owe you that.
Okej. Mam wszystko z nim przegadane.
Thank you for saving my life and giving us a chance to help. I'm mostly studying now, but Hellisma can talk to you.
Od razu chcę już patrzeć. Selenowa szynka. Zmieściły zasłonę. Okay.
Inquisitor.
Gotowy się użyć każdemu.
Inquisitor?
Co zrobimy za pomocą Józefiny? Nie, to super Eldan.
Well met.
The Inquisition has brought an...
Yes. Oh, I mean, enter the arena grounds. Hakkon's trials await.
I'm ready to be...
Excellent. Step into the grounds, and we'll begin.
Ale widoki mają ładne z tej góry. Ale już kilka walk. No i też mi na rękę. Ale paliło? Jeszcze coś?
What a fight, that maneuver. Well, you saw well fought, Inquisitor. Farewell. Safety.
Ja wam dziękuję za uwagę i widzimy się w następnych materiałach. Na razie.